The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ
I got you in there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Man, perfect. I appreciate you taking this time out, man. I hear that you're a busy person, man. Where you guys at right now?
At the house, and I got to go to training right after this.
All right, so we're gonna make it quick since I definitely believe in not taking a lot of people's training time up. So real quick, I'm gonna tell you, you guys have a diamond in the rough that you guys don't know about. Your cut man is actually one of the guys that we use at our gym down here in DC, the Maryland area. And he tells me about this kid Austin, and he's like, "Yo, you gotta check this kid out." I'm like, "Yeah, sure." But the thing is, I see a lot of boxers coming. I see constant boxers. So he starts missing fights that we have to go see you, and I'm like, "Yo, what are you doing?" He's like, "Yo, I gotta get with this kid Austin. I'm going down to Texas. I'm going to Florida. Blah blah blah." He's like, "You gotta check this kid out." So long story short, I said, "Fine, man. I'm gonna check this kid out." I get my cigar ready. I get my food ready. I think it might have been Georgia. I don't know where the fight was. I get everything ready. I stayed up. I'm old. I stay up for you. You get the kid out there in like 47 seconds. It might have been like a minute and 10 seconds. I don't know. Dog, dog, from that point on, I said, okay, this boy's got a little something, man. So I definitely believe everything that people are saying about you right now. So what weight class are you fighting in?
Super featherweight.
Super featherweight. For the people that don't follow, so what I try to do for everyone is try to make people be a household name. Boxing is a tight knit community that boxers know boxers. But what weight class is 100 and super featherweight? Well, how many pounds is that?
130 pounds.
130 pounds. So you're fighting 130-pound men at what age?
18.
18. That's a big accomplishment for itself, right there, buddy. Like that itself is huge, man. So who's the next to you? Who's your trainer? Who's that guy right next to you?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, /trainer, /manager, /nutritionist.
Slash comedian. Man, that dude. So I don't know him personally, but from YouTube things I see, things Slick says, like things I catch on Insta stories and stuff like that. First of all, he got you right. As a father myself, I know how hard it is to keep a kid through the ages. Like he could have lost you to girlfriends, he could have lost you to the street, he could have lost you to soccer practice, football. Like, he could have lost you to all those things. And for him to do that, I mean, you did every birthday, he needed to get a good gift, dog. Because you don't understand, he put tools in your hand for a lifetime. Like, you can make money from a lifetime. Like, I talked to you on the phone earlier, you know how to say, sir, man. I could tell from jump, he did right by you. So with that said, let's get into it real quick. Let's see where you are as a boxer. Let's do my favorite question first. It's usually the last. Let's see if I still got you.
All right.
No worries. You're Mount Rushmore of boxing, which is, again, 4 people. Now, it doesn't have to be your favorite 4. I mean, the best 4 people in the whole wide world of boxing. Your favorite 4 boxers, who you would put on Mount Rushmore?
Myself, I got to be in the middle.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
I got to be in the middle. Sugar Ray Robinson.
Okay.
Probably Floyd Mayweather, because he's an icon of the sport.
Yeah, you had to add him in there.
And
wait. That 4th one is a serious one.
Yeah.
Because you got Mayweather because he's a financial genius, and you got
Sugar Ray
Robinson. So this last one is important. You only got one more, and it's a lot.
Look at that brain moving. Look at it. I see it.
Because it's a hard choice for one more.
No,
it's a Mount Rushmore that everyone's going to see. Everyone's going to be like, oh, that kid decided to put those people on the wall. Who's that 4th one?
And probably, I would say Mike Tyson, just because it'd be
Mike Tyson out of everybody.
Whoa now. Mike's a great choice. Hey, no.
Mike. I love Mike. I was there during the Mike prime years. I love Mike.
But it'd be funny to see
everybody. I don't think Mike would have put himself there out of everybody.
That's Mike. I ain't Mike.
Oh, okay. So let me ask you this. Where did the kid Austin name come from?
Just being a kid in Austin, Texas. Because I was going through a bunch of names and my team thought they were corny. So they just said, why don't you just be Kid Austin? I was like, nah. And then me and my dad went home. He was like, that would be a good, like it would also get you a lot of publicity, and you're a kid in Austin, Texas. What more you need? So I was like, fine. And now everybody just calls me Kid or Austin. So
yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought your name was Kid. When every time Slick talked about you, what is your government? I know it, but what is your government name?
I can't be giving out my government name, man.
Nah, Floyd.
My bad. I say that because when people do want to look you up, box rec and stuff like that, and I bring that also because next to you is who?
Floyd Schofield.
Floyd Schofield.
And the man. You better give that man his homage. So we got I don't want to say the two new Floyds of boxing, but I will say a new generation of Floyds, if that's permissible to say, that is literally about to take over in boxing. So I'm gonna throw some stuff at you that what I see might happen, which I don't want to happen, but also something that I do want to see happen. So you're good, boss. I mean, you're good. So what might end up happening, the Earl Spence might end up happening to you. Everyone might start ducking you. Everyone might start ducking you. That's what I think. That's what I pray to God doesn't happen. And we're left to watch things like Jake Paul and stuff like. I mean, if you guys like that type of stuff, cool. But we're not left to watch real boxing that Spence got a shot real late that he should have got early. Or on the flip side, you can mess around, get some belts early and have to defend those for a long time. I really do hope for you, because you're a good dude, that you get that shot early, you hold on to those belts, and that I also see you giving type of person to give everyone a shot. I think you got all bases of boxing covered for you to give everybody a shot.
That's right.
When did you start boxing? Like what actual age?
2.
God, dog. He put the baby gloves on you at 2?
Yeah.
He was in the playpen and things like that. He started competing at 8 for USA Boxing,
right.
And just traveled. He'd been homeschooled and just taught boxing. So he was created to be the greatest boxer of all time. Like, he's not even there yet because, as a teenager, their frontal cortex not developed till they 25 years old. So just imagine, if you think he good now, and imagine when he have logical thinking.
Yeah.
So we just enjoying the ride. We enjoying the ride, and nobody gonna be able to stand in our way and stop us from fighting. I mean, if people got to pay bills, so as long as you getting money to pay these people, you'll get somebody in the ring.
Hey, yeah, that's true. I'm throwing a curveball at you. Your first big check. I know you've been getting checks now. Your first big check. What are you gonna buy?
Give it to my dad so he can invest it.
Yeah, buy some real estate.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that?
Well, after I buy me a nice pair of Air Force Ones.
Yeah, sneakers.
I bet you're gonna buy the all black Air Force Ones.
I got a pair.
That's an East Coast joke about the people that wear all black Air Force Ones.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, look at you. He hip too. He said, I got mine. Hey, when did you have your pro debut?
October 8th.
And that was last year, like 2020?
Yeah, 2020.
So here's the thing. That's a hard year. That's a blip year. Like 20. How did you man? I mean, I know people that boxing careers ended in 2020 because they couldn't fight. Mm-hmm. How did you start in a blip in a pandemic?
Well, one, we didn't know about Telemundo because they didn't care about the pandemic.
No, it was more being independent.
Yeah.
It was being independent because then we can move the way we want to move. Where certain people, because of the pandemic, they got to go through a lot of red tape.
Right,
Since we stuff ourselves, we could do it the way we want to do it. So we could kind of bend certain things. But it wasn't a pandemic for us.
That's what I'm talking about. Make waves through the swamp, man. Make waves in the swamp. Right. I like that. And what's your record now?
4-0, 4 knockouts.
When's your next fight? I think you're fighting soon, right?
May 8th, hopefully.
May 8th, hopefully. Where are you fighting at?
Florida, Orlando, I believe. Orlando, Florida.
Run me through some places you fought at so far.
My pro debut was in Florida. My second fight was in Mexico, they had some good food. My fight was Florida. And my fourth fight was in Florida. No, Atlanta. My fourth fight was in Atlanta.
Atlanta, yeah. And that's the thing I'm talking about moving during this pandemic, because a lot of places weren't open. California didn't open till late, or if you did fight in California, you had to fight outside. You had to fight with no guests, no one in the stands. I think Atlanta, they had people.
Mm-hmm.
The first 3 fights, did they have people?
No. Well, the third one had like tiny bit.
Well, Austin not opened up at all. Austin, Texas not opened up. So that's why we not fighting in our hometown.
Still? No? Oh man.
So that's bouncing around because we can't even throw shows in our own hometown yet.
Yo, that's what hurts right there. Like everybody when they're home, like that's where they want to start off at. You know what I mean? But I did tell your Cutman Slick that when y'all fight in Austin, y'all do fight in Texas. I'm coming down to it. I spent a lot of time in Killeen, Texas, so I told him I'm coming down to Austin to get busy. We're gonna throw a little party for myself, but whatchamacallit. How do you stay in shape? So I heard you say your dad's your nutritionist. How do you stay in shape? He's your trainer too, right? Yeah,
I train usually 3 times a day, depending on how my body feels. And that's just how I maintain my shape and No. I'm not letting you get away from that. Come back. You say you train 3 times a day? Yeah.
That was a boring year. Yeah.
I mean, I don't love it while I'm doing it, but I love it after seeing all the success. Yeah, no, I definitely understand that, man. I didn't see you. I didn't know that. I didn't know you trained 3 times a day. I got one on my second one after this, and my third one tonight. Matter of fact, let's not even say nothing else. Let's not even say nothing else because I don't even want people to get your secret. I want them still training twice a day. I still want them in the bed right now. Somebody's in the bed right now talking about I'm gonna go train at 5 o'clock. I guarantee you, someone's in bed right now talking about I'm gonna go train at 5 o'clock for their first joint, man. That's crazy, man.
Die in that ring, they better stop playing.
It's a serious sport. Let me run through homeschooling real quick. I didn't know you were homeschooling. You bring new information to me. How was that homeschooling for you? Boring. This is personal to me because I'm thinking about homeschooling my daughter. So don't do it. No, Dad. No, I'm talking to the grown-ups now.
No, do it.
Don't do it.
No, do it.
Right.
Do it.
Wait, how old is your daughter though?
So she's 10.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, she don't got friends like that. I was thinking like she like a teenager, and then no, don't do it. No, man, I'm not. Yeah, so because it's either private school or home training, and this year I technically had a homeschooler anyway because of this pandemic. So that was one of the big things.
But call me like get my number through him and call me off the line about that, and we'll talk about some things. Some things you can't put out there in the social media world.
That's good, man. And another thing
about the homeschooling.
So y'all do a great job. Listen, I've done a couple interviews, a lot of interviews actually. I don't see them with the backdrop. Y'all take the time to do the proper thing, PR people and stuff like that. I'm telling you, the little things that you guys are doing, man, is going to take you very, 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 very far in this what you thought. So when do you think they're actually going to mess up, and give you a title shot? I hope it's soon, brother. I hope it's soon. Man, give me a high five. You got it.
Right now, we might be going in talks with somebody, with a company. We ain't gonna put them out yet.
Yeah, right.
So if we in with this company, I can see him in a title shot next year.
Man, I don't even care if it's one of them baby belts, man. Get it and then never. Man, don't give it back. Don't give it back, baby. That's what you work for. Hey, so who are you signed with now?
Independent,
nobody.
So let's go on that real quick. So I think independent is pretty smart. Until you got your numbers enough that it's nothing better than paying yourself, but you have to grind like you do. Like being the independent route it's a great freedom. Why'd you decide to do that rather than going with a major? Because I know other people had to be looking at you.
Because if you go straight to the majors, you don't have any value to them because you come in with no fights, You're not showing what you could do on your own. So you're just a boxer that would go on in their catalog or something like that. But when you do it the independent route and you build the demand for yourself first, you have power to negotiate then. You can ask for certain things besides your purse once you have power.
Slick told me not to call you by your government name. He told me to always call you coach. So I'm gonna call you coach.
Okay.
Is he the only one you're training, or you got other people in your stable?
He's the only one that I'm focused on, but I'm looking for possibly 1 or 2 more in my coach journey. I'm
Right.
looking for world champion because I want 3 champions, undisputed champions in 4 weight categories.
Because the only reason I say that is because people like you that do have knowledge, I want them to share that knowledge with their inner circle. So therefore, the boxing stays a very great smart. Like boxing is starting to lose what it has because we don't have people like you. Like you had no idea. You probably do have an idea of what's out there, how many people don't know the information that they need to know, and they get chopped up by the sport, man. This sport is dangerous, man.
Right. And it's a lot of egos. Sometimes, it's coaches that mess it up for themselves because people have egos. And so they never be united. So the knowledge can't go around like that because people don't want to humble themselves and learn from each other.
Yeah.
And I think thing in boxing. And if they don't get it together, they're gonna allow the YouTubers to take over the sport completely.
Listen, man. I want everyone to love you guys. So I'm not gonna make you say anything, but it is hurting my heart as someone that did box. I'm old now. That went through the professional. I had to fight Mexico. So someone that did all those things, it hurts my heart to see the celebrity death match. Now it just if they want to have their own niche and say, okay, I'm a YouTuber and I fight other YouTubers, or I go to bum fights and pick up bumps, that's cool. But when you start calling yourself a boxer for people that I see have died for this sport, woke up, missed work, missed their babies being born for this sport, you jump out and take it as a sport, I get upset.
Oh, man.
Did you know that dude?
You can't look at it like that. You can't look at it like that.
Okay, tell me how to look at it, coach.
It's just like hip hop. Back in the day when it started and how it went through now, hip hop is on everything. It blew up. Now these little YouTubers took a sport that we love,
right,
and they're masses, like all our eyes. Right now, boxing is bigger than y'all know if people utilize it right. Okay. Because boxing promoters don't know how to utilize it. It's smart. The zone is catching on, but most don't understand that. And right now, the boxers had the power in their hands with these phones. They could brand themselves, they could put themselves out there, they could promote their own fights with their phone. Too much game.
Too much.
No.
It's Tijuana Jack.